Hey folks, the Red Scourge here, and welcome back to the Miami Death Penalty Dynasty. This game is against the Virginia Cavaliers, and this is one of the few that I get to play in Miami Gardens this season, and that's simply because NCAA 14 won't let you schedule all away games. So that part of the SMU death penalty I'm not able to recreate, but there are limitations, and I didn't want to mess around too much with it in the editor because I've only had limited success. As you can see, Virginia is 2-8 overall, only one win in the ACC so far, but don't let that fool you. They're an 86 overall team, and Miami's overall is somewhere in the 20s. So there's quite a disparity in talent. I'm really interested to see if I'm able to keep my job at the end of the season as a head coach. With one win, I'm wondering if they fire Winston Moss, or possibly if that comes at the end of next season if I'm not able to make a bowl game. I'm definitely bringing in some new talent, but it's not going to be a whole new turnover. It's going to be a struggle to even win 6 games to make a bowl game. So we shall see. If I do get fired, I think I can get him back under contract using the generic editor, which I used to edit Miami's recruiting pitches and all that, so I didn't have to use a team builder team, which I've seen people also do. But this is a little bit nicer because this is the real Miami team from the game, and I prefer to do it that way because you get all the uniforms and such. So next week is my last game of the season, I believe, in Week 14 versus Pitt. I think they're 4-7, or they're 4-7 after this week, anyways. So that'll be an interesting one. I'll have one final shot to get to a 2-win season. I never thought I'd say that, but yeah, that's really it. I didn't do a recruiting update this week because there's not that much to share. No other schools seem to want the guys I'm recruiting, so they're all signing with me. I believe I'm looking at signing 10 prospects this year, but I'd have to double check. So something about this game you may notice, that triple option that I ran, and I'm running right here out of 4 wide receiver trips in the shotgun formation, you'll see that quite a bit. And the only reason I bring this up is I do like to play sim football as much as possible. When I play with a decent team, or even a normally bad team that's in the low 70s, maybe high 60s, like a UMass or some of the bad teams that started out this game, I wouldn't run that play too much. That's kind of a gadget play for me, but it turns out that play works pretty well for this Miami team, and that's one of the few plays I've had success with. So you'll see me run that quite a few times, and it's not that I necessarily run it that much more than other bread and butter plays with this team. It's that I get big chunk yardage, and what I've started to do to try to keep these videos on the shorter end is just to include highlights of plays that go 15 yards or over when it's a standard play, when it's not, say, like a 3rd down, 4th down stop in a key situation or something like that. So I normally can get a pretty big chunk with that play, and that's why you see it. I do try to play sim football as much as possible. As always, thanks for watching. I always appreciate the support, and I will see you guys next week against Pitt.